So I started filming this day in an attempt to make a fun little day in my life, but it ended up being one of the most chaotic days ever, so come along with me as the awful events of this day unfold. On a positive note, I did get really cute trinkets from Pinkbox, and I went with Ren and Noah to get piercings, but the place is still under COVID restrictions, so I couldn't go inside, but Noah brought along a fisheye lens, and it made me really nostalgic for that era of TikTok where everybody was using fisheye lenses, because honestly, they're still really fun. And since we were in the area, we went to Savers and found some massively rare cops, like this Hello Kitty airplane and this nearly brand new digital camera, probably the best find. To my surprise, I ended up getting tickets last minute for a rave, so we all got ready at my place and met up with the rest of the group at the venue. This DJ had the weirdest drops and transitions that left a lot of us with this reaction, but he also had Attack on Titan visuals, which kind of made the show for me, but I think the highlight for everybody was that he played Mr. Brightside. We ended up somewhere after, and Anthony put on these sunglasses and made me look like a fly, so I told him to rub his hands together, and he had no idea why I told him to do that, but Anthony, it's because you look like a goddamn fly. So, instant karma, when I got home around 3 in the morning, I found that I actually lost my keys sometime during the night, and to my dismay, I was completely locked out. So in addition to being dressed in my going out clothes, it was also raining, so I was so cold that my feet hurt so bad. I literally watched videos on how to try and break into my own home, but I had no luck, so I was stuck outside for so long that I decided to Uber Eats some Jack in the Box because it was almost 5 in the morning at this point. I was so hungry, so this would have been the most delicious meal I've ever had I not immediately thrown up the spiciest throw up I've ever had as soon as I got back in. And mind you, the rain never let up, but once the sun was fully up, my landlord saw me struggling in the outdoors and their cameras, and they let me inside. So after 3.5 hours is what I'd like to write off as unintentional camping, I was finally inside at 6:30 in the morning.